Well, hello everybody. It's about that time. It's Monday night, and I literally just went to our bookshelf, our library of books, and I found found this book. This is the cover to it. It's a children's book. It's called Good Morning, Good Night, and it was written by Carmel O'Mara. So, okay, so I've just got into this, and then there was a Amber Alert. I hope everything's okay. But so I don't know how this is going to look, but the video, how I started. But again, it's so I found this book that was when our daughter was born 24 years ago. Somebody gave it to us, and it's called Good Morning, Good Night. And you turn you turn it one way, and it's you read about the good morning, and then on the other side, turn it the other way, and it talks about good night and all the things you do when you say good night. And I just thought I would just try to write. It's very short, and I thought that I would write it. Write it out for you. Totally a shot in the dark here. I don't know how many words or anything. I'm just gonna start writing, and I'm gonna start with this Crayola marker, actually. And I was gonna start out. I was gonna say good morning. No, good night. Yeah, we're saying good night. Good night. Yes. Good night. Turn the page, and it says, it's a good night. It's a good night for like that. It's a good night for a yawn. Like I said, I don't know where this is going to go, but we're just going to see how it looks when we get done. A yawn. I should have stretched that in out a little bit to fill up that space, but oh well. If you're just tuning in, I'm writing this short story out called Good Morning, Good Night by Carmel O'Mara. Found it off my children's bookshelf. It's a good night for a yawn and a bath. Let's see, I think I'll use this same marker. And a bath. Oh, well, I've got a few of you asking some questions, and on here, crazy world. What do you do for a living? Okay, I'm leaving. Somebody said tacos. Okay. What do I do I do a variety of things. I draw caricatures and do artwork, commission stuff. I do a lot of just creative writing, and then I'm a musician. I'm a guitar player. Okay, good night. It's a good night for a yawn in a bath and a friend. So it's just about filling up space. That's all it is. And if you were writing this, you would fill up your space in a different way. But I like to take scripture, poems, and just write them out. A friend and a story. I don't know. This is my maybe my fourth night to do this. I'm not sure. Live. I'm literally just turning through this book and doing this. I probably should have laid it out differently, but anyway. A story and a... Hello, Penguin Master. Oh, I want to change it up, so I'm going to draw that A like that, and then I'm going to go. You can kind of get in a rut, so you kind of, like I have all those ands together. Look at all those, and a bath, and a friend, and a story, and a... snuggle. And a snuggle and a sweet dream, it says. Yo, Chase. And a sweet dream. And then it just says, good night. So when you do it this way, you never quite know what you're going to end up with. But you're just kind of feeling your way. I don't know. The videos I've been doing lately, I've just been doing dots. Just to kind of add a little texture or something. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Good night. I've enjoyed mine. I went for a bike ride. Strolling around town. I don't just sort of ride real slow. And just enjoy the night air. I'm not one of those speed demons. Like I say, the live videos, it's so different, and I find myself, I look up to see, you know, I get a few comments, and it's so different than when you, oops, let's see here. Looks like I'm running out of power. I'm running low here. I don't want it to just quit. Okay. Hold on a second. We don't want that. What's happening to my power? Oh, there we go. Hopefully it won't die on me. Isn't it funny? We just 20 years ago, I wasn't worried about batteries on my phone. Who would have ever believed I would be doing this? I mean, many moons ago, I used to live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I worked for Kinko's Copies. Anybody remember Kinko's? I was a third shift guy, and I did some of this stuff at Kinko's, but it wasn't online and live video. It's just crazy. Anyhow, so all this is, I'm just writing. Everybody has their own penmanship, their own handwriting, and hopefully this will encourage you to just write. You know, take a piece of paper and draw, doodle, whatever. But I sort of like to doodle with letters and fool around with them. I want to give again. This is a little story. It says good night. It's a good night for a yawn and a bath and a friend and a story and a snuggle and a sweet dream. Good night. And this is simply a story book that I had pulled off of my children's bookshelf, my adult children. Book is called Good Morning. Good morning, good night. And the author is her name is Carmel. O'Mara. So check her out. See if you can find a copy for your kiddos. Again, this is what we did, and just a random little group of letters there. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll tune in again. I do this. I've been doing it every night for the last week, starting about 10 o'clock. And so thanks for your comments, and hope we'll see you again. Thank you so much. Good night.